Iris 10, Central Light copy. So we'll be responding to Shore Point, Port Charlotte Hospital in reference to a female that's getting to be released from the ER, and she has nowhere to go, and she's requesting resources. It's just very hard to keep her mind on track and cope with what's going on right now, so she's asking for help.
I'm DFC Toby Collins with the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office. I've been with the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office for 23 years. And for roughly the last 3 years, I've been assigned to the Integrated Response for Intervention and Support. We call this the IRIS team.
The partnership with Charlotte Behavioral Healthcare and Charlotte County Sheriff's Office initiated with one clinician that was embedded in the law enforcement department. That clinician would follow up on calls that were mental health or substance related after law enforcement had already responded and addressed the issue. But we knew that was not enough. So we developed the IRIS team, which would be a law enforcement and clinician responding to the calls as they came in, to be able to assess the needs and provide immediate intervention for those individuals in a behavioral health or substance use crisis.
Do you have any drugs in your system right now? Half a bottle of tequila, you're off your meds. What we can do is I can take you down to our crisis stabilization unit. That will get you through the detox. How does that sound? Sound like a plan?
The role of a law enforcement officer has evolved over time, and now we serve in several new and demanding capacities, such as when called upon to help people in crisis. There are many reasons why someone may not respond to direct instructions in these situations. Not always necessary to send people to jail. There are other options.
The primary purpose of IRIS is to prevent higher levels of care and keep our individuals in need in the community, in their homes, receiving the treatment and services that they need. The primary way we do that is through our diversions and our follow-ups. When IRIS responds to a call, we will initiate whatever access to treatment an individual needs to stay in the community as much as possible, in the comfort of their homes, surrounded by the people that care for them.
The IRIS unit provides a very different kind of policing approach. Our uniforms and vehicles are intentionally designed to be less intimidating and confrontational. We have trained clinicians that ride with us. They bring professional insight when identifying solutions for people in crisis. We are willing to spend time to build relationships and get to the bottom of the crisis, and provide resources and options to help them cope with whatever they are going through in that moment.
So the IRIS team was just dispatched to a well-being check on a citizen whose husband has just recently passed away and her roommate committed suicide, and she was feeling depressed and having suicidal thoughts. We come to Baker Acts, Marchand Acts, people with substance abuse. We have a very large senior population here. So we assist with that in getting them set up with social workers.
Charlotte Behavioral Healthcare serves approximately 11,000 individuals a year and families in their services in our outpatient and crisis receiving facility. CCSO also serves our entire community, but we don't see the same people on each side of those services. The collaboration between Charlotte Behavioral and Healthcare and Charlotte County Sheriff's Office through the IRIS team allows us to provide in-depth, comprehensive services to those individuals that are coming into contact with both of our systems, rather than being treated individually by each program or having some individuals who may only intervene with law enforcement and never have reached the mental health and substance use services that they so desperately needed. Our IRIS program allows us to treat an individual in the whole person and address all of their needs, diverting them from legal as well as mental health and substance and medical crises.
The IRIS team is responding to a follow-up. She suffers from anxiety and depression, and we're going to go see how she's doing today and kind of seeing what her status is.
Individuals who are receiving any kind of services with the IRIS team do so at no cost to themselves. They are not charged a dime for us to respond to them in crisis, to help them find the services they need, to spend whatever time they need from us to help them get through what they are going through in that moment. In order to do that, funding for the entire IRIS team is critical. The funding for the team must come from the community to be able to support the needs of our community.
Charlotte County is very fortunate to have a sheriff that understands the challenges associated with a mental health crisis. In 2019, he dedicated resources to meet the needs of the county by creating a mental health unit. We are the only law enforcement agency in Southwest Florida that offers this innovative kind of service. It is our hope that other agencies will join in the effort to shift the standard for these critical calls for service.
I'm Sheriff Bill Prummell. We can't arrest our way out of the mental health crisis here in America. But here in Charlotte County, we are making a difference. The mission of the IRIS team is to de-escalate and divert people in crisis away from the jail. The unit is comprised of special people like DFC Toby Collins, who are able to provide a softer, non-traditional policing approach. Not everyone is cut out to work on the IRIS team, in the same way not everyone is cut out to work on the SWAT team. I'm so proud of what these members do every day and how it positively impacts our community. As the unit grows to keep pace with Charlotte County's needs, I'm looking for more people who have the same passion as DFC Collins has to join this cause. If you think you're one of these people, call our recruitment office today. The Charlotte County community needs you. And as always, be strong, be safe, and never quit.